What's going on, y'all? Welcome to The Truth Don't Hurt, where the truth doesn't hurt, it just hurt coming from me. Today's edition, we get ready to talk about these Sacramento Kings and the problems that they have on their roster. Other than the core, they have a complementary player problem. And one of the bigger problems is athleticism. Let me talk to y'all real quick, man. So, we know what Sabonis brings to the table, but we also know what Sabonis lacks. One, Sabonis ain't jumping. He ain't guarding nothing, right? He's slow, right? So, you need players that can hide him, that can help, that can keep the offensive player in front of him. So, you got to hide him. And then if Kevin Huerter starts, you got to hide him too. Right? I'm not saying that. And at times he tries. But just because you try doesn't mean that you're adequate enough to get the job done. And let's just face it. That boy, Kevin Huerter, doesn't have any athleticism at all. The boy is 6'7" and can barely dunk. And then, so this is the makeup of your starting lineup. Keegan's solid though, but Keegan cool, right? You can roll with Keegan. There ain't nothing bad to say, but Keegan ain't the most athletic because this boy Keegan, you could probably count on two hands how many dunks he got on the whole year. But Keegan's solid though, right? So I ain't really got nothing to say about Keegan other than, boy, you need to step up. Harrison Barnes old as hell. He's decreased in athleticism. Now, if we would have had the Harrison Barnes of Golden State or maybe early Dallas, and then we'll go ahead and be talking about something different. But let's just face it, Harrison Barnes need to put on Ben Gay before he hop on the court. Harrison Barnes ain't guarding nobody. You get somebody that get buckets in front of Harrison. Harrison Barnes ain't standing in front of nobody. He's not keeping nobody in front of him. Come on, my G. When Fox is on a break, is Harrison gonna run with him? Is Kevin gonna run with him? Should Kevin go try to he gonna try to hurry up? Man, you know what? I can't catch Fox. Let me go here. Oh, hey Fox, I'm at the elbow three. Let me pop this thing. Who running with him? Your most athletic guys on this team is Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox, who are two of your most consistent players. See, when De'Aaron and Malik decide they want to lock in on defense, you know why? They can. And they can do it well because you know why? They have athleticism. JaVale, the reason why I didn't count JaVale is because JaVale doesn't play every night. JaVale, when it comes down to play, it ain't consistent. So we can't go ahead and count him. We would love to count him in, but let's just face it, JaVale, even though I still like the addition of JaVale, he been making boneheaded plays since Jesus was crucified. We're just going to keep that real, all right? But let's look at your bench. Who coming off the bench? Trey Lyles, as much as he play hard, he ain't no athlete. Davion, yeah, you can say he's an athlete, but he 5'6", right? The boy's short of the bug. Like, come on, right? Like, where is your athlete? Sasha, whatever the hell his last name is, you know he ain't no athlete. You know he ain't no athlete. You have nobody. When you get somebody that's 3 and D, they got to be athletes. They got to be able to go here. I'm not saying they got to be able to jump off the roof, man. They have a 50-inch vertical. I'm not saying that. But if you look at some of the teams that they play, when they in the break, they go. The pace that they play, they go. Right? You look at a Miles Bridges. You can look at a Jalen Williams, right? Jalen Johnson. You can look at all these teams, right? The young athletic gunners is where this team is going to. You can look at the Denver Nuggets wasn't winning no championship without who? Without Aaron Gordon and without Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Them two was essential into being able to guard the players that Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, and sometimes even Jokic can't guard. So you need players that can hide your athletically deficient players. If you're going to have them type of players that's going to bring something to the table, right? You see, if Kevin Huerter is 6'7", right? If Kevin Huerter was able to play some good defense and he would have some athleticism, it'll be fine with him being in the starting lineup, right? Just have to try to, hey, get out your slump. But because if he ain't making the three-point shot, he offers nothing to this team, that's a problem. Harrison Barnes, you're playing pretty much the power forward position. You having games where you have no rebounds is unacceptable. We're not asking you to score 15 points a game, but you leaving the game by just cardio numbers with 0, 0, 0, 0. That's unacceptable. And they paid your ass, unacceptable, unacceptable. So you having all these players that you counted on that can't provide what this team so desperately need. You bring this same exact team to the playoffs, they're gonna bust your ass, right? One of the reasons why that you lost, not only because we were soft, but because we didn't have no athleticism. You see the Warriors, we're talking about the playoffs. You see the Warriors, they got Wiggins. Now they got Kuminga. They had Gary Payton. You see the athleticism I'm talking about here? Right? It's not, look, it ain't like this team doesn't have some type of talent, right? We can shoot the ball, even though we've been struggling. We can shoot the ball. We got some talent. But boy, oh boy, is this team lacking in athleticism. You're going to need to add some 6'6 plus defenders, 3-and-D players on this team. Some 6'6 plus, yes. Because you don't got it. Alex Len, we love Alex Len. I like Alex Len. He's solid, he's tough. No athleticism at all. No athleticism. No athleticism to back up the forward position. You just got Malik Monk. And your most active players who be running on the break, who be gone, is what? Fox and Malik Monk. And then, but you'll see JaVale, right? When he in there, JaVale gonna run with him. He gonna get them lobs, right? Because if you remember what I said last year, that this team needs an above-the-rim rebounder. And JaVale is that, but he just doesn't get consistent minutes because, in part of him. So when Monty McNair looks at players, he needs to look at the athleticism, the toughness, the IQ, because we got some dumbass players on this team. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We got some dumbass players. So you need toughness and athleticism, right? Now, I'm gonna say a controversial name, but a name like Miles Bridges will be perfect. Mikal Bridges will be perfect. Players like that, Aaron Gordon, right? Even though we probably ain't got no shot, will be perfect. Players like that is what this team needs. When Fox is on the break, we need somebody that can, Fox gonna throw it up to. Fox throwing it up to on the break other than his boy Malik. Who he throwing it up to? Unless JaVale decides who is he gonna throw it to? Kevin Huerter? He get this shit slapped at the rim, and he's 6'7". He ain't banging on nobody. And when he do, it's a surprise. Like, damn, you got that? When the last time you seen Barnes banging on somebody? Keegan's starting to do it, though, but Keegan, look, as much as we love Keegan being our 3-and-D type of dude, look, you need to get somebody that can take that pressure off of Keegan defensively so Keegan can worry about getting buckets. Because this team, if you notice that when Keegan is on, when Keegan is scoring like 17 plus points, this team is usually going to come out with the dub. You need more than just Fox and a triple-double from Sabonis and 15 points from Malik. You need a little bit more than that. You need Keegan. And if they want to go ahead and cry talking about, oh, Keegan got to exert all this energy on defense, then get somebody that can take that pressure off of him then. Get somebody that don't need the damn ball And that's going to play their role. You got a whole bunch of players right now on this team that need the ball. They need the ball to be effective. And you got to take some of that off. You got to say, you got to eliminate some of the players. I should be able to, even though Tony Ellis, though, he cool, but he need to get stronger. He flint-bodied. He got that Snoop Dogg chest. That ain't going to work right now. But with Tony Ellis getting that weight room, got you a little something, because you could use somebody like that. You need at least three and D players on your team. And 2 of them at minimum being able to go ahead and really be a factor for you and contribute. And that's not counting your other players that need to go ahead and put effort in to playing defense. You have too many players that are not being effective when they're not hitting that shot. Too many players. Harrison Barnes, if he not scoring, he's not effective for this team. Kevin Huerter, if he's not hitting the 3-point, he ain't effective for this team. As much as we love Davion's defense, if he ain't hitting the 3-point shot, he's a liability. If Trey Lyles ain't hitting his 3-point shot, his effectiveness goes down. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I hope you do. I hope you do. Right? See, because even if Sabonis ain't scoring, look, even though we pay Sabonis, y'all gonna have to get over this. Sabonis ain't a big scorer. He doesn't have the mindset to score. So, right? But one thing, okay, Sabonis, you're not scoring for us, though. But Sabonis can go ahead and grab them 15 boards and get them 7+ assists, right? Initiate the offense. So he's showing some type of effectiveness if he's not scoring. Malik gonna do him regardless, right? A lot of the times, right, you won that Orlando Magic game a big in part because of Malik. Fox wasn't at his best, but Malik went on ahead and came to play. And another thing before I close, Malik doesn't need to start. He needs to continue to go ahead and man that bench, 6-man. You want to continue to get that effectiveness, he need to be off the bench. And even though, right, see, there's advantages for Malik's benefit to be off the bench. Going against them second unit players, going against the players that get ready to go out, that's more advantages for Malik. So I think your effectiveness, his effectiveness would eliminate. It wouldn't be as good if he was starting. And plus, starting is overrated anyway. As long as Malik closing out games, that's all that matters. Starting, you don't need to start. That's nothing. Just get the minutes up. Probably give him, and the where he's at right now, that 27 minutes, that's cool enough. 30 max. Sometimes you might need to play 35. But that 27 to 30 minute range, that's good enough. Because don't forget, Malik can be erratic as well. Y'all seen that. He's playing very good, and we love Malik. But don't get it twisted. That boy could be erratic as well, just like your boy JaVale. So you have no players that can run, that can jump, that can guard on the perimeter. Can't keep nobody in front of us. That's athleticism. I don't give a damn how much want to that you have. It ain't like Kevin Huerter don't want to play defense, but he can't. He ain't got no athleticism. His lateral speed sucks. His speed overall sucks. And he can't jump, and he's 6'7". That's why his minutes is decreasing. It ain't because he's struggling. It's because he can't do nothing other than hit the 3-point shot. They gonna say, oh, he has 7 boards. Boy, at 6'7", you better get 7 boards. What you talking about? You better get 7 boards. And we ain't gonna act like there ain't times where Kevin Huerter only get like 1 board or 2. That's unacceptable. If you're gonna be on the roster, what you doing without scoring? And that's what this team need. Players that don't need the damn ball. And if you get that, the Sacramento Kings team will go to another level. So for those of y'all who asked for my elaboration, well, here you go. I can get a little bit deeper, but I know your attention span is a little short. So we're going to go ahead and cut this video off. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share this content. We go.